It ain't over yet, folks, but don't worry, this will be the very last time I will bring up this series on this channel. So without further ado, here we go again. Number 5. The least ugliest truck in my top 10 ugliest monster truck series, if that's even a thing, is this one, Bucking Bronco. The only reason I picked it as number 1 in part 2 is because of how goofy and silly it is. And I still agree with that. But it's not as ugly as it just is hilariously memey. I mean, it's one of the most memeable monster trucks in the world, probably. So that's why it's the least ugliest of the number 1 ugliest, if that's even a thing. Number 4. From the last series finale of this series, number 4 is Big Kahuna. Again, it just looks goofy and hilarious. But at the same time, what was he thinking? It's just like Angry Video Game Nerd.
What were they thinking?
Well, to be quite frank with you, they really weren't thinking with this design. Number 3. At number 3, we have the one from part 3, Craney. Of course, everyone knows this from Monster Truck Destruction. And also the face on it, I couldn't get a good glimpse of the face, but it's hideous looking. And just... I don't get why this truck exists in real life. I can see it says a die-cast, maybe like some Hot Wheels came out of, but not as a real-life truck. I mean, it came from an RC truck, which makes sense, but what the hell were they thinking with this body? Number 2. Coming straight out of part 4 is Oz Monster. Oh my god, this thing still gives me a gag reflex. I mean, this truck looks like it was designed by Ozzy Osbourne himself. And that guy is batshit insane. I mean, it's just like, were these people even using their brains when they came up with this? I mean, it's literally Wild Thing, but with horns and black, and it just looks like a mangled piece of shit. I just don't get it. You know it? But then again, it's Oz Monster. It's based off Ozzy Osbourne. None of it makes sense, let's just face it. And the number 1 ugliest monster truck that has ever been focused on this channel is... I'm just kidding, guys. Number 1, coming straight from part 1, the one that started it all, is Project X. Jesus Christ, I still can't stand to look at this thing. How on earth is this even still a truck? I mean, again, just like what I said in part 1, it's not because of the body style, it's because of the fact that there is no body whatsoever. This is genuine cringe at its finest. At its absolute finest, ladies and gentlemen. It's just, I'm just lost at words right now. It's just like, it's so bad, it's unthinkably unspeakable. It's just like it does all 3 at the exact same time. It's just, it's so ugly that it's beautiful. No, it's not. It's so ugly that it's ugly. Just like Bucking Bronco, it's so ugly it's hilarious, but this is just so ugly. It's cringe. It's genuine fucking cringe. And I'm just going to stop right here because I know you guys are sick and tired of this series. Before I put this series back to rest once and for all, I have to ask you this one simple little question. Which of these monster trucks was the ugliest of the ugliest? Leave your comment down below, like and subscribe, and I'll respond to as many of you as I can. Thank you guys so much for sticking it out for the 6th part. And you will no longer see the rest of this series. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.